Good morning, everyone. I would like to tell you several things about Auschwitz and the seminars about Auschwitz, and also virtual touring. The whole idea really started around 5 years ago, that for the first time I was requested by the Krakow University, actually the medical department of the Krakow University, to deliver such Auschwitz seminar specifically on the subject of the medical experiments organized by Mengele in Auschwitz. But before I jumped into this subject, I met with the students, and I realized that actually they had quite limited knowledge about Auschwitz. So I proposed to the organizers that maybe I can also talk a bit more about Auschwitz itself before I really start talking about the experiments. And they agreed to this. We were quite satisfied, and when we met with the students in the lecture room, I started the whole presentation about Auschwitz. Of course, actually 5 years back, it was quite unprofessional presentation. I used some pictures, I used PowerPoint, we can say today actually old technology. But actually we really spent 2 hours talking about Auschwitz. And I was surprised to see actually that students, they were shocked. They were very interested in the subject, but they had no idea about the scale of atrocities that happened in Auschwitz. But after the whole seminar, many of them actually decided to go to Auschwitz. And then I kept contact with many of them actually after the whole thing, and they decided to go to Auschwitz. And for them it was really a shocking experience. They thanked me for encouraging them really to go to Auschwitz. And then actually 5 years back, I realized there might be actually 2 separate options for the seminars. First of all, actually to organize such an Auschwitz seminar as something instead of the physical visit. And let me just tell you several things about it. I would like everyone to come to Auschwitz, obviously, but realistically, I'm sure there are going to be groups, adults, professionals who will not have a chance to visit. There are going to be technical constraints. There might be actually some financial obstacles and also logistical obstacles, and people. Not everyone will come. So obviously, it's better to have something as a virtual tour through Auschwitz for these people as an educational offer than to have nothing. Secondly, it might also serve, such an Auschwitz seminar, it might also serve as a preparation for before people visit Auschwitz. And in the last couple of years, I noticed there are more and more groups who come to Auschwitz and they are fully prepared. They come to visit Auschwitz to have some sort of emotional experience. For many educational groups, it's rather a certain pilgrimage to Auschwitz. They don't necessarily need to hear all of the educational details. They already have a huge number of information about Auschwitz. So it might be also a very good concept to have a meeting 3 or 4 weeks before they actually come to Auschwitz, when you can actually deliver the whole knowledge, all of the necessary information, when you tell the story in detail of Auschwitz in the classroom. And then the group comes to Auschwitz for more like a emotional visit. They can actually read stories, they can read testimonies during such a visit. They can actually use this place for reflection, not necessarily to absorb this huge amount of information and the whole knowledge. So there are 2 things that I figured 5 years ago how the Auschwitz seminar can be organized. So today the situation is also very specific. We have a virus, we have certain mobility limitations. There's a chance that people will not travel such a distance to come to Auschwitz. So today even there's a greater need of having such Auschwitz seminar or virtual tour, whether it's going to be on-site or online. It's a question of a debate, but there is a need for that. So when I prepared this program, actually people were asking me how's that going to work. So I think there might be actually two different options. I mean, first of all, actually there might be a seminar, Auschwitz seminar, organized by me or a fellow educator, who will go to a certain location, and he will deliver all of the presentations, recordings with his laptop in the classroom or in the conference room. The other option is actually to have the online meeting. It's called a webinar, and it's quite successful. When we are looking right now in the world what is happening, actually many of those events, conferences, discussions are being organized online, not in the physical place. And this is the reality. This is actually the future, whether we like it or not. But education will be done online mainly. The virus will disappear, but this is a great change that is happening right now in the world, actually, that people will attend and participate on the online meetings, seminars, and conferences. So in this sense, there might be also a meeting absolutely online as an online webinar about Auschwitz. We have to say, actually, in such a webinar, it's possible to have 50, 60, even 100 participants. Of course, in order to have a quite successful meeting, it's better to have a limited number of people. I believe actually such an Auschwitz webinar should have maximum 30 people, because actually there's a contact between the lecturer and the students. There are questions, there are answers. I mean, there's a dialogue. So too many people, it's also it's not a good solution in this Auschwitz seminar. But a webinar, such an online webinar, might be a very good tool, educational tool these days, in terms of the situations that we face with the restrictions of traveling and our mobility limitations. So this is just a short introduction I would like to offer right now. Of course, when it comes to the details, I will be happy to provide all of the information, all of the answers. So please stay in contact. On the website, you can find easily actually how to stay in contact with me. Thank you.